Ninja Gaiden for the Xbox was one of the finest games of its generation. In 2005, its gameplay was reworked and expanded for a second release, Ninja Gaiden Black. Ninja Gaiden Sigma isn't a sequel, nor is it a simple port of the Xbox release, but it does add a good deal of new content. If you're into Ninja Gaiden, you're gonna want to see it. If for some reason you missed it before, it is a must-play. So what's new? First, you've got Rachel the Fiend Hunter as a new playable character. She's a buxom babe who gets chapters of her own and a few levels in Mission Mode 2. Her mini-campaign isn't as expansive as Ryu's. Playing her requires you to adjust, so as the game's groove shifts, so must yours. Along with her chapters come new cutscenes, new bosses, and even a few feminine touches to the story. Her chapters aren't just disconnected additions. Ryu's chapters are shifted and reworked to give greater context to Rachel's. Every level offers unexpected surprises, both big and small. In some cases, it's as simple as different items found in treasure chests. In others, the changes are significant, like where puzzles have been replaced by new boss fights. You also get new dual swords called Dragon's Claw and Tiger's Fang to mess around with. The changes are great, and they do more than throw in stuff for the sake of throwing in stuff. They refine the pace to make for a more centered experience. But what if you haven't played Ninja Gaiden before? There's no better time than now, and you won't need any previous experience with the series to see why it's so kick-ass. Ninja extraordinaire Ryu Hayabusa is on a quest to recover the legendary Dark Dragon Blade and avenge the destruction of this peaceful village. Along the way, he meets Rachel, who is on a vision quest of her own. Their two stories mesh nicely. Not that it ever takes center stage, the game is really about awesome, over-the-top ninja moves. In Ninja Gaiden Sigma, if you think a ninja should be able to do it, you can do it. You run along walls, somersault around, decapitate other ninjas, and do a lot of slicing and dicing. The resulting action is amongst the best in all of gaming, and as you progress through the game, you can upgrade your weapons and buy new attacks. Ninja Gaiden Sigma is a difficult game. That isn't to say it's as tough as Ninja Gaiden Black, nor does it ever reach punishing levels, but it's no walk in the park. And if you're new to these games, you're going to find it a little intimidating. If you've already cut your teeth on the series, you may actually think that Sigma's a little easier. That's not really because enemies are easier as much as because level design tweaks make things a little less frustrating. As it is, you'll encounter armies of strong, agile opponents of all sorts, both human and, well, not so human. And you'll fight them in a bunch of cool places. Some of the most touted improvements over the original release are in the visual department. Ninja Gaiden Sigma doesn't look exactly next-gen, but it features some obvious improvements. Animations are spectacular, and Rachel's movements are as sleek as any of Ryu's. There's a lot of game in here, and standalone missions and leaderboards extend the lifespan even further. Don't let the fact that this is a retooling of a 3-year-old game dissuade you from playing. Ninja Gaiden Sigma is exhilarating to play, and the extra content is really meaty.